Leadership is the system through which power and decision-making are exercised in a country. Across the world, nations use different types of leadership structures, each with its own style, rules, and impact on the people. Here are the major types. 1. Democratic leadership. In a democracy, power belongs to the people. Citizens choose their leaders through elections, and everyone has the right to vote, speak freely, and participate in government. Laws are made by representatives of the people, and leadership changes through peaceful elections. Some countries that practice this type of government include the United States, Nigeria, India, France, and Brazil. These countries hold regular multi-party elections, allow political competition, and have institutions such as parliaments, courts, and electoral commissions that enable citizens to influence government and leadership transitions. Democracies vary in strength and practice across nations. 2. Monarchical leadership. In a monarchy, the country is ruled by a king, queen, or emperor. The position is usually inherited by birth and can be absolute or constitutional. In an absolute monarchy, the ruler has total power. In a constitutional monarchy, the monarch shares power with an elected parliament. Some countries that practice this type of government include Saudi Arabia, United Kingdom, Japan, Sweden, and Morocco. Saudi Arabia is an example of a modern absolute monarchy where the royal family holds significant authority, while the UK, Japan, and Sweden are constitutional monarchies where monarchs are largely ceremonial and elected governments run the state. Morocco blends tradition with limited parliamentary institutions under a powerful monarch. 3. Authoritarian leadership. In an authoritarian system, power is concentrated in the hands of one leader or a small group. Citizens have limited political freedom, and opposition is often restricted or silenced. Decisions are made from the top, and the leader's control is strong. Some countries that practice this type of government include North Korea, China, Belarus, Russia, and Eritrea. In these states, political competition is tightly controlled or heavily managed, civil liberties are restricted, and the ruling leader or party exerts strong centralized control over major institutions. 4. Military leadership. A military government or junta takes power by force, usually after a coup. The armed forces control the state, and leaders are typically senior military officers. Some countries that practice or have recently experienced this type of government include Myanmar, Egypt, Sudan, Thailand, and Burkina Faso. These countries have experienced periods where the military seized control of government functions, suspended constitutional rule, and governed directly, sometimes just temporarily, sometimes for extended periods. 5. Theocratic leadership. In a theocracy, religious leaders govern the country according to religious laws. The political and spiritual authorities are one, and policies are based on sacred texts or religious doctrine. Some countries that practice this type of government include Iran, Vatican City, and historically Afghanistan under strict religious control. Iran's political system places ultimate authority in a religious supreme leader and Islamic law. Vatican City is governed by the Pope and Church law. Other states have had periods where clerical rule shaped civil law and policy. 6. Communist or one-party leadership. In a communist or one-party system, a single political party controls the government and major aspects of the economy. The official aim is equality and collective ownership of major industries. Some countries that practice this type of government include China, Cuba, Vietnam, Laos, and North Korea. In these states, one dominant party controls political institutions, sets national policy, and limits opposition parties, though the degree of market reform and state control varies widely between them. 7. Tribal or traditional leadership. In some societies, leadership is based on customs, age, lineage, or cultural institutions. Tribal chiefs, elders, or traditional kings lead according to norms passed down through generations. These systems often coexist with modern state structures. Some countries that practice this type of leadership include Lesotho, Eswatini, Botswana, Nigeria, and Ghana. In these places, traditional rulers or chieftaincies hold recognized cultural authority and may influence local governance, dispute resolution, and community life, sometimes formally integrated into the national political system. 8. Anarchic leadership, anarchy. Anarchy is the absence of formal government or recognized central authority. In an anarchic system, people or local groups govern themselves without a central state. While it can emphasize freedom, it often leads to instability when no common legal framework exists. Some countries or regions that have experienced anarchic conditions include Somalia, Libya, and parts of Syria during civil war. These examples show periods when central government collapsed or was fragmented, producing zones with no unified national authority and where local actors, militias, or councils exerted control. Each type of leadership has strengths and weaknesses. Democracy values participation. Monarchy preserves tradition. Authoritarian and military systems emphasize order and control. Theocracy and communism seek unity through ideology or faith. Tribal systems protect cultural continuity. Anarchy represents the absence of central rule. But the true measure of leadership is how well it serves the people, through fairness, security, opportunity, and dignity for all.